everybody? It's Z-Swigs. What's up? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. You look beautiful this morning. We're going to talk about the weekly reset for September 26th, 2017. It is week number 4. The first month. So this week we get a little bit of a break. The Nightfall itself, I think, is easier than it has been. The Nightfalls have been, harder and hardest. And this week, the Nightfall is the Pyramidion. It is on IO, which is also the Flashpoint this week. Why is it easier this week, you ask, Z-Swigs? Well, here is why. The modifiers, there is no prism. That's the first thing you'll notice. No more prism, no more worrying about your loadout, no more worried about, is it arc, is it solar, is it void? That's gone, all right? Here's how it is now. Torrent, boundless energy erupts from within. Your abilities recharge much faster. Use them to shatter your foes. So this is essentially the Mayhem modifier, with the exception of your super. Your super does not charge any faster than normal, but your grenades are super fast, your melee is super fast, and your class ability is super fast. And that's, honestly, that's pretty sweet. So you go, okay, what's the catch? Well, the catch is the timer, 0 hour time warp. This mission timer cannot be extended. Choose your battles carefully. So what it means here is that you have 22 minutes to run this Nightfall. And the only buff you get is more grenades and melees. But 22 minutes for a Nightfall, that seems doable, in my opinion. Back in the day, the Destiny 1 days, you had 30 minutes to do the Nightfall if you wanted to beat Zavala's bounty. And now you got 22 minutes. I don't think a lot of people use 30 minutes. You might have to run this one a couple times just to see where you can shave off time. But, if you want to do the challenge, you just got to shave off 5 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. The challenge is to keep the big Vex guy, what's his name? Oh, my God. Asher would be so mad at me. Brakion. To keep Brakion from teleporting for too long. I think it's 40 seconds total. So you got to be in those. You got to be in the little rings, in the Vex rings, and building them up. Basically, the second he teleports, in order to do that. But overall, this Nightfall, it's basically just hard mode Pyramidion. If you run it on Prestige, the timer is only 17 minutes, so it does get a little harder with the Prestige timer. And there's some exotics out there that'll help you, like the Hollowfire Heart for the Titan. Basically, your grenade will come back before your grenade animation is over from the grenade you just threw. So there's some ways to make it easier, but for the most part, stick together as a team. Team shoot, that's going to be the smartest thing to do. Throw grenades every time you have them. Melee as much as you can. Run Devour as a Warlock. That'll really help because you always have a grenade to use. You can eat it, you can start Devour, you can throw it, start Devour. So Voidlock rules in this. Of course, Sunspots help. Hunters, you're cute. And we love you even if you're not too great in PvE right now. So the Nightfall is the Pyramidion. 22 minutes. Kind of mayhem. Fun times. All right, let's go check out the tower and all of the fun things. It is the faction rally, So let's go check out the tower real quick and see what everybody's got. All right, guys, at the tower, first thing we got to note is that it is the faction rally. You will see some banners up here. We're not really going to cover the faction rally in this video. If you want all the details about the faction rally, I do a weekly podcast about Destiny called The Weekly Reset. You can find it on my YouTube channel. We'll do it live today if you're watching this on Tuesday morning. We do it live today at 11 a.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/Weekly Reset. If you missed it, it'll be up on iTunes shortly after, and the video will be on shortly after that. So if you want to learn more about the faction rally, I got stuff for you. You can go check that out. But we're going to do that later. Here is what they're selling at Eververse today. Hello, Claudia Black.
All goods for trade.
How are you?
Take a look.
Here we go. So we've got Sneaky, which is, of course, an emote that you get at the start of the game. We also got Flowing Dance, which is a beautiful one. Look at that. If you like to keep it simple, but still, keep it classy, Flowing Dance is for you. You got that booty wiggle. Looks beautiful. All right. We've also got Hightail, which I think is a good Sparrow if you like Future War Cult. I don't know if they mean that on purpose, but, look at that thing. Hightail Sparrow, pretty good. It's a 150 speed, though, so, you can still get faster. Amplitude PT ship. It's one of these ships. It's got some swirly McGigs on it, And then the Bandwagon. This is a kind of cool Titan ship. Again, Future War Cult colors. Don't think it's intentional. It's got the netting on it, so if you got that Titan armor set that has netting, this might be a cool one to match. They've also got the Comstock Load, which is a exotic ornament for the Prospector, which is your Tex Machina gun in Destiny 2. Makes it look beautiful, in my opinion. It's already a beautiful gun, and now it looks, it's all pearled, so that's pretty. We've also got Under Construction for the Tractor Cannon here. That one's fun. It makes a really sleek and futuristic-looking Tractor Cannon look more like today's Tractor Cannons. We've also got arms for the Optimancy set. This, of course, is on my Hunter. It's going to be arms for everybody, though. So if you need them for your Warlock or your Titan, you can get those too. Kingfisher Shell. This one is more of a simplistic shell. I kind of like this one. It's just a big V, basically. Keeps it kind of simple. And then the Crescent Shell, which is less simplistic, let's say. But still pretty cool. Still pretty cool shell. And then we've got Omelon Meteor Gloss, Arctic Pearl, Indigo Matrix, and of course your Fire Team medallions. So that is what old Tess.
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
You're so welcome, Tess. Thank you. I'll see you later. All right, let's go see what everyone else has. All right, Ikora Ray. Here she is. How you doing, girl?
How can the Vanguard help?
Here's what she's got. She's got Fury. Revisit this mission to reflect on its role. Have Ikora in the Warmind on IO to learn more about the Almighty at the turn time of the war. Sacrilege. Since the loss of light, Ikora has many questions, and she's not leaving without the answer. And Payback. Time for Zavala's grand entrance, finally attacking the Red Legion base here in the EDZ head-on. So basically, these are the first mission on IO, the last mission on IO, and then the first mission. This is the you require level 15 mission on Earth, the one with the tank. So here you go, guys. These are your 3 missions for meditations this week. These are pretty fun missions. These 2 are taken, and this one's Cabal. But the tank mission, it's always fun, worth replaying. So that's what Ikora Ray has got this week for meditations. Cayde, what's up, my man? How's it going?
Well, now.
Okay. So Cayde this week, of course, has his treasure maps. The Flashpoint is IO. So we're going to pick up all of these treasure maps. As always, they are 4,800 Glimmer each. So you're going to spend a pretty penny grabbing these, but if you're like me, you have no trouble getting any Glimmer.
All right.
So we're going to go find those here in a second, guys. I don't know if you care. Out here in the hangar, this is, of course, where you can pledge to 2 out of the 3 factions. Future War Cult is up here. So there's...
Shame your body won't handle temporal stress.
There's Lakshmi just sitting and enjoying her day. If you guys want to pledge to Future War Cult, she's right there. And then Dead Orbit, of course, is underneath them in the shadow of Future War Cult. He didn't say hi to me. He doesn't remember me, apparently. What a jerk.
As long as the traveler...
It's rude because I was pledged to him throughout all of Year 1. But that's okay. Or not Year 1, Destiny 1. And then if you want New Monarchy, he's all the way back here at Ikora. So let's enter Super Speed. And here is New Monarchy. Just go underneath this arch, follow the big white banner. And here is Executor Hideo. How you doing, bro? Good to see you again. My Warlock will come visit you. Yes, you can pledge to all 3 factions on 3 different characters. So that's what we're going to do. But
together, we will keep this city safe.
Yeah, that's right, Executor Hideo. You tell him. All right, so we're going to go to IO, and we're going to do the treasure chests, and we're going to have a good old time. So seaweed to see you there. Let's do it. Where are the chests this week, you ask? Well, I'm happy to tell you. We got one over here in the Rupture. Looks like it's in the Pyramidion. That's going to be fun. We got one over here between the Rupture and the Lost Oasis. We got another one up here, the Taken Infested Wraithlands. And then we got 2 in Giant Scar. One right here, and one right here. All right. So let's just start looking for them. Shouldn't be too terribly hard, at least not as hard as Nessus, but hopefully it's harder than Titan was last week. Let's go find some chests. Okay, so the first stash we're going to get is this one over here in Evacuation Site 2. You ever talk to Banshee much? He's got the saying, sometime the deeper you go, the less you'll ever understand. The Cabal are kind of like that, where they feel the need to drag my stuff into their damn IO base, beyond me. So, what you do, get on your Sparrow and head straight from Giant Scar, the spawn endpoint at Giant Scar. It's quite a bit of a trip, so you're just going to kind of stay on your Sparrow here. And you're going to take, hold the right and go up into this right door up here. I did not join this public event. No.
They're marching with purpose.
Well, I'm leaving with purpose.
Protocols for integration. I can feel it.
And you can Sparrow all through this, I believe. There's going to be a lot of Taken in here. Evacuation Site 2. Just go through this first room, ignore all the Taken. Okay. And then you're going to go in through this room, ignore all the Taken here as well. And, make it even better, you're going to go through this third room and ignore all the Taken. Excuse me, Knight. And go up through here. So basically, you're going to make it to the 3rd floor, 3rd room. This room here, guess what? It also has Taken. How lovely. So you're going to clean out the Taken here. Just clean out the Taken. Watch out for Axion bolts. Watch out for snipers. You guys know the drill. You've killed Taken 100 times before. All right, and then the chest is back here in the back left corner. I seriously got a blue shotgun? Okay. The second one we're going to get, fast travel back to Giant Scar, and we're going to go get this one. It's super simple. The lead I got from Asher was some Scion was seen making off with this one somewhere in the Echo Mesa. He mumbled something about it being on top of some Cabal checkpoint before it, well, fell into a pit of Taken, and we all know how that turns out. So this one's pretty simple. You really don't even need your Sparrow, but, you know, why not? Just head to the right immediately, and then take another right, basically heading backwards from spawn, and go down this path. After a few seconds, you'll see these, like, 2 gateways here, and you could actually see the chest up there on top of this thing. So just parkour your way up to the top of this Cabal structure, and you will find the next chest. 2 blues. Chest number 3. We're going to get this one right here. So travel to the Lost Oasis, and then we're going to do this one first. Gotta love the views on IO. I remember watching Jupiter float over the horizon, all big and stormy. I left a cache up there and fell asleep. Next thing I know, my ghost reviving me at the base off the cliff. Guess I roll around a lot in my sleep. So we're going to go to this one. So again, just fast travel from IO, kind of walk forward a little bit so you can summon your Sparrow. And basically, we're going to take this path, just kind of hug the right side of the path, and we're going to take it through this twisty canyon right here. This looks like a good place for an ambush. That was my cowboy voice, 10 out of 10. And it's when I first looked through this, I thought it was up here, but it ain't up there. Why did I just get tokens? I have no idea. And so it's not. It's off the side of this cliff right here on this little tiny ledge. So you kind of like, this is a kill wall. Yeah, I'm afraid this is going to happen to a lot of people. You basically have to figure out the exact way to get down there, guys. Let's see here. Maybe we can get it from the top. Like, what if I actually, like, stand on the chest? There we go. Let's stand on the chest. I probably didn't get loot for that. Let's try that again. All right, well, maybe there's something at my postmaster. Thanks a lot, game. Here's what that looks like. We got the right here. Pretty cool looking one. I'm fine with it. Chest number 4. This one is probably the hardest one to get throughout the entire thing. So fast travel back to Lost Oasis. It is way up here in the Wraith Mines. So word is, one of Cabal's drill engineers found another one of my caches. I don't know if I did such a good job sealing it or if those dumb rhino figures are too fat to pry it open. Anyway, it's been spotted in some hole near the drill site. I guess Gaul called them back before they could get to it. So, here it is over here. So, walk forward again, get on your Sparrow. And this time we're going to turn left. And it is quite the journey. Basically, you're going to head right through here. Because we got to head all the way into this Cabal base. All the way into Terra Base Charon. It's quite the drive. And I wish I could say it's scenic, but it's not really that scenic. So once you get here to Firebase Charon, Terra Base, whatever, there is a lot of battling happening. So immediately hang a left, jump, and jump up here, and there's a little door you can go through on the left side. Try to ignore all the battles because they're very angry. They're very angry today. Head into the base and basically you just kind of keep going straight, following all the pathways. There'll be some taken in here. And eventually, when you enter the Wraith Mines like we just did, you're going to enter this big room right here with some men. All right. And you can run past all these guys, too. Just keep going straight through the blue hallway. All right. And there's going to be some taken in here. You can also, if you're lucky, ignore them. and then start heading up. Eventually, you're going to enter this cavern right here. You can kill these guys. I'm just kind of speed running it. And then hang to the right. There's a little hole in the wall, and you can see Cayde's stash over there. This is actually that first room, the big red room that I stopped in. So if you do get shot or it's too hard for you, you can kill the dudes down on the bottom floor as you first go through here. So basically, just follow this, and then just like the last chest, carefully jump over this wall, land on this little ledge, and then Bungie will talk you off, and then you can open Cayde's stash. I'm just, nothing's good for me today. Chest number 5. This one looks like it could be hard, but it's actually not that hard. Thank goodness. So, Echo Mesa, do me a favor and just look into that Pyramidion thing, would you? If the Vex are studying the best of humanity, you know they've got my stuff. They got stuff on me in there. So, for this one, you just spawn at the Rupture right by Ashermere. Head out here to the pathway. Watch out for bones. Follow the pathway, you know, favoring the right side here until we get to the Pyramidion. And you'll see it right here. It's back in this corner. So, kind of jump off your Sparrow here. Head over to the far left side of the Pyramidion. Kind of hug the cliff wall. Head in here kind of in this little nook. And boom, guys, there is Cayde's 5th stash. Spinfoil hat. Perfect. I got robbed this week. I got robbed. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I am Z-Swigs. If you like Destiny, you like video games, you like respectful communities, you like bad jokes, and you like fun, come check me out on Twitch. Basically streaming there every day, twitch.tv/Z-Swigs. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.